Hello, I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how I did this Star Trails movie. I'm not going to run through the thing in real time because it crashed the last recording I made. But what I've done is I've downloaded Star Trails, which is a free software you can get from startrails.de. And what I'll do is I'll put a link to that. You can download it for free. Quite a nice piece of software actually. I've put 107 pictures in here. We call them subs in the trade. And what they are is they've literally just, with my camera pointing up at north, they've been taking pictures at every 35-second intervals with 1 second in between. So about 107, so you do the maths as to how long I've had it running for. Of course, height of the summer, so I've only really been able to leave it for going for a couple of hours. I didn't really have the confidence to leave it overnight because it could be raining. I mean, ultimately it wasn't in the end, but it's not worth risking my equipment for me going to bed and waking up and having a far better composite. But anyway, this is what I've got, and I used a Canon 1000D and pointed it at my house. This is the orientation that points north. There's the pole star. That's Cassiopeia, that mess there, and it's gradually ascending up. And the great thing about this software is when you do import your images, you go to File and you can open the images up, and you can import them as I've done. So these are all the images, and of course they're all going to be in order anyway because I've been taking them with my Canon, and that's been numbering them by default. And the great thing you can do with this is, if you can leave your camera running for a period of time, there's a fair chance you might catch a meteor, there's a fair chance you might catch a satellite. There's a fair chance you might even catch the ISS if you sort of orient your camera correctly and get it on the correct day. But what I did was I focused so I could see the aerial and the house quite clearly there, and that seems to have done the trick in terms of the stars. So I haven't got any bagels or stellar donuts running up the screen, which would indicate that the stars are out of focus. So I'm quite pleased with it. But a few quick things I'll say about this software as well. It is a freebie. I don't know the ins and outs of all the settings, but the important ones I've used. So when you first load your images, you can make your star trails. And what happens is, and I'm not running it here because it crashes, it's too much with this and the recording software, but it gradually builds up each picture to form the composite as you can see here. As well, why not convert it into a video? And you can have a video that shows all the clouds passing, and as it gets darker and darker, and you see the constellations and see them starting to slowly, sort of rotating in the sky. It's a great thing to see. And I've posted my videos of these. I'm making this generally available for people to have a play. The only thing I'll say is if you're going to have a go, you're going to want a camera that at least allows you to have delayed exposures, but not just a one-off. If you want a quick group photograph, you want to keep the shutter open for at least 35 seconds. You want an ISO of at least about 4 to 800, I'd say, and you're going to want to hold that open for at least 35 seconds. So you're going to want to set your camera to bulb if you're going to do that, and also it's better to have a remote control that's programmable, and that way you can program it into your remote control, and you can then plumb that straight into your camera, and that literally controls your camera, and you can get a nice composite like this as a result. And as I say, I think it's two pleasing things from work like this is it nicely demonstrates how the stars are going around the northern celestial pole. There's our pole star there, but it also allows us to create a nice little composite video afterwards as well, I think, which are both very pleasing. And why not set it up to start just before darkness, so you can sort of show how it gets darker and darker, and you then see the stars and then how they start to rotate upwards. But I've made both my files available for people anyway. If you're a space cadet, I've actually made these files available for you to download and have a play. And there's this software as well that you can also download. That's free, but I'll leave both links in there. So that's what I wanted to say, and I hope this has been informative for you. Thanks.